Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, David Peterson.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Brandon Drury to the plate, and he deals. That misses the zone, and we're underway.
First pitch, 140.
The 1-0. And he pumps it a strike. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And the 1-0. And there's the strike. Good eye right there. And a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Line drive, base hit. And next for the Angels, Everson Pereira. 2 for 6 so far in the series. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Trout off of first with 2 away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Angels leave 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens. And on the hill here today, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Ohapi makes the grab, and there's one down.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That misses, and that's ball 1. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards right center field. Rengifo makes the grab on the run.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jeff.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now Alberto Ramirez. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
That one down the line, and he takes it himself for the out. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Here's David Fletcher. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Second inning here, no score. Down the middle for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And that's a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fan under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down.
the catcher, number 14.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one just misses, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, his 24th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
On the ground, right side. A dive, he's got it. And they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And now the lefty. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. Pitches in the dirt, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Got him swinging. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Edwin Rios. Peterson back to work. Strike one. Rios in his fourth year, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Now the 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And that's too high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him. And one away in the top of the third.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. In there for strike one. Rengifo checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now here is Brandon Drury. Pitches in there. That's strike one. Drury hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
On the ground to third. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, and now the Mets DH, Darren Ruff. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Tommy Pham. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This one popped up. Fletcher moves under it. Brings it in. And there are two outs.
The right fielder, number 6. Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. First time up was a pop out. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Marte, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. The pitch. That clips the corner.
1-1.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Flied out his first time. And there's the strike. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ramirez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now, number 94. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind of the pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Hammered hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mike Trout.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a strike, and it's 1-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. His 29th of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Everson Pereira. That's off the mark, 1-0. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes. Peterson maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. Alberto Ramirez, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. Next pitch is popped up. Alonso gets under it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
David Fletcher, the next to hit for the Angels. Fly to left his first time up. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Over to McNeil. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Edwin Rios up next for the Angels. Fletcher leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Edwin Rios here struck out looking at his first at bat. That one missing inside. Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering misses, and now 3-0. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bounce to the right. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. In the air, out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Now back, first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 0-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And he deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's in there for strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Diving, and he can't make the play. Here's the throw. In comes the run from second. It's 2-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So up next, Eduardo Escobar struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. And misses inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one misses. And the count is even 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground to third. They get the force. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Luis Rengifo. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. The 1-2. This to center field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one away. So digging in, Brandon Drury. That one's in there. And that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now it's going to be number 94. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge. One now.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Trout. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pham under it. And that will end the inning. Angels strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Tommy Pham. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kicks and deals. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground and foul ball. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. To third. Whips it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up to hit. In there for strike 1. And a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Fletcher really on his horse for it. Can't get there. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Marte over at first with 1 away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Slap the other way, foul. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pete Alonso, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Base hit into center field. Around third. He scores. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Two outs.
Nope.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Hard hit to third, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hitter Everson Pereira. The pitch. Ball 1 there. The 1-0. Good eye right there. Action in the Mets bullpen. Carlos Carrasco preparing to come on if needed. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. And the pitch.
Ball inside.
Alberto Ramirez up next. The 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Alberto Ramirez, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first offering is not close. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Alvarado, a 6'2" southpaw, 245 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. The lefty, the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground, right side, throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. And that's in there for strike one. Ruff, 36 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And now the lefty fouled off. He was late.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
At the belt and fires. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is downstairs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ohapi settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And now Tommy Pham. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Rengifo under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Robertson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 30, David.
So in now for the Angels, Logan Ohapi. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And that one upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Bobby Ritson up and loosening in the pen. The 1-1. And that one is inside. The 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Chases that one out of the zone, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next to hit, Edwin Rios. Check swing, went around. 0-2. Right-handed reliever. He goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one misses. 1-1. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Angels are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Bobby Ritson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Starling Marte. That's in there. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. The punch out there. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering down in the dirt. Got Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Hunter. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Brandon Drury. 1 for 3, and a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. Home run number 30 on the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Digging in, number 94. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. That one catches the corner for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one ripped. Puts it away for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now batting, Mike Trout. There's a strike. And that one off the outside edge.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Not even close there. And it's 2-2. Stays alive. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. That ends the frame. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here is Ryan Jeffers. Smash to the left side. Zips it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Mets go down quickly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Alberto Ramirez. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next to the Angels, the second baseman, David.
So up next, David Fletcher. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
It's a whole lot of sugar.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Shohei Ohtani. 1 out. The base is empty for him. Diaz, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. And the 1-0. And a good eye there. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Shohei on the go. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And there's the strike. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
And here is Edwin Rios. And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ohtani at second. Melendez at first. One gone. Next pitch misses. And that is ball one. They say you win. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo pulls it down. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. So it's their last chance in this one. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with two down. So now a pinch hitter, Jared Walsh. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Here comes the 0-1. That one in triple digits. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.